All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to some more Overwatch. Got a quick little news update video because earlier today, game director of Overwatch, Jeff Kaplan, the man himself, actually did a little interview talking about some giant changes that are coming to Overwatch pretty soon. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So the current ranking system of 0 to 100 is now going to be changed from 1 to 5,000, which means if you're a pro level player, basically if you're ranked 60 or above, according to the guys at Blizzard, that's a really good rank. You're no longer a 60, but you'll probably be scored more of like a 4,000 to 5,000 player, because at least in the United States, a 60 is not a good score. 60 out of 100 is not a good score. That's a D. You know, when you get a 60 out of 100 in your class, you get a D. You don't go up to your teacher and say, "Hey, why'd you give me a D? I'm a really good student. You should have given me an A." No, that doesn't happen. So that's going to change from 0 to 100 to 0 to 5,000, which means you'll get a much more accurate depiction of where you stand as far as your skill level is concerned. In addition to that, not only are we going to have a different numbered ranking system, but we are also going to have 7 different tiers among those ranking systems, basically like gold, silver, bronze, and then the top 2, I believe, are master and grandmaster. And unlike the current state of Season 1, where if you lose a bunch of games, you get demoted in rank, if you reach a certain tier, like say you're a gold tier player and you lose a bunch of games, you will not lose your gold tier rank. So basically, there's going to be like a floor where once you hit and get into a certain rank, you can't get demoted lower than that rank, even if you lose a bunch of games, which is great because what they were saying over at Blizzard, what the director Jeff Kaplan was saying during this interview, was he felt like it's really punishing to play competitive at the moment and lose because you don't get any competitive points for a loss, and you're also getting demoted. And it's not fun to see that giant red bar go down continuously. It's not a good experience. And now it's going to feel a lot less punishing for a loss, and it's also at the same time going to feel a lot more rewarding to get a win, because you're going to want to get into a different tier and you're going to have a much more accurate representation of your rank, since it's 1 to 5,000 now instead of a generic 1 to 100 with most people at rank 50 and the pros apparently at 60 and above. Moving on to the next really nice update that's coming to Season 2 of Competitive is the garbage sudden death that everybody hates, basically the infamous coin flip that has cost myself, and I'm sure a lot of people who have played competitive, some really nasty losses. That's going to be replaced with what the director is calling a time bank system. Basically, the faster you score an objective in a game mode, the more bonus time you will have to compete in the next round when it is your turn to attack that objective. It's basically going to make games a lot more competitive than this garbage coin toss, you know, because I'll be playing, and I can speak for most people who play competitive. You'll be doing good. Your team will complete the payload, like you'll deliver the payload a whole minute and a half faster than the other team did, yet you have to defend or attack a certain point within 60 seconds and you just lose. It feels really cheating. You just feel cheated. So right now that's going to change for Season 2. What's also interesting is with the new time bank system, ties, basically a draw, will be possible between two teams, but it's going to be very rare. If you tie, both teams will get 5 competitive points instead of just 1. In addition, actually, the whole competitive point system is going to change. However many points you have now is going to be multiplied by 10, and also in turn, the cost of a golden weapon is going to be increased by 10. So right now I have 200 competitive points. They're going to multiply that by 10, so I'll have 2,000. And then instead of it costing 300 competitive points to get a gold weapon, it's going to cost 3,000, and so on like that. If you lose, you're going to get 5 competitive points in Season 2. If you win, you'll get 10, which is awesome because it means if you lose a game, it wasn't a complete waste of time. At the moment, the only thing you have to look forward to when you lose a game is, well, at least I got XP for leveling up and I can get a loot box. But let's be honest, we're all kind of playing competitive. Well, a good reason is to get a nice golden weapon, show off. And when you lose a game and you don't get any points towards that, it's kind of, especially if the game was 40 minutes, it's kind of a slap in the face. So ties are possible, but they're going to be rare. Now, in addition to all these changes, there's actually going to be more changes to come. The guys over at Blizzard are hinting basically at more improvements and tweaks to come to competitive. These are just the big noticeable ones that they wanted to share with us today. They're going to be, of course, testing this on the PTR, the public test realm on PC. And I heard they're going to be given about 2 to 3 weeks testing time, which is cool, so they'll be able to see how it goes. They're also working on trying to make it so that people cannot take advantage of playing with a low-rank friend. Basically, if you're rank 70 and you're playing with a rank 40 at the moment for Season 1, they're trying to find that nice middle ground where you can play with your friends, but you're not going to have a disadvantage as far as two disparate ranks go among two teams. And overall, I think these changes are really good. I think that they'll make Season 2 a lot more rewarding, a lot more fun to play, because sudden death and the whole non-time-based system, and you don't get a competitive point if you lose, I really think it's kind of holding an otherwise great game mode back. So I'm really excited to see these changes. And of course, we can expect the new Sombra character to come soon, as well as a new map, and maybe a game mode. You'll have to see at Gamescom in the next few days if they announce anything. Anyway, guys, that's a video. Just wanted to put up a quick little news update about the changes coming to Season 2. If you guys learned something or enjoyed the video, like and subscribe for more. If you didn't like it, dislike the video, man. I ain't in charge of you. Thanks for stopping by, guys, and for watching. MCKOOKIE out.